Well, we have another invisible mass shooting. If you're not familiar with what that term means, is it's something that the media and the Democrats and the gun controllers don't want you to know. Yet again, another massacre happens in New York. You hear nothing about it because the gun control works so well. This is one of those episodes where we're just taking it on the offense because it's weird how you wouldn't hear about something as atrocious as this unless there was a narrative at play, which we are going to expose full bore right now. Everything I'm going to show you is going to be linked in the description box below. I cannot wait to hear what you guys think. And of course, make sure you hit that like button, subscribe to the channel, turn the notification bell on. We are driving towards 600,000. And every time you do, you insert a little bit of a finger into someone's eye who is out there to cut your subscription, kill your notification, and of course, dispel the freedom that we espouse every day. All right, guys, let's dive into this. This one is going to be a situation, and I just need you guys to send this one out. But before we do, we are launching a brand new shirt today. I am excited to bring it together for you. It is Together We Grind. It's something that I designed, a limited time. This is the shirt in question. We are unveiling it right now, available Monday through Friday, only this week. And this is a shirt that is exactly what our mission statement is on this channel. We're not just going to tell you what's going on. We're going to grind together. We are through hard work, through patriotism and love for our country. We are going to prevail. It comes in charcoal, navy, and brown. It's got the front design and the back. The first one we've done like that. Again, this is one of my favorite shirts that I've designed yet. I couldn't forget about the ladies. And this fall, going into football season, this could be you standing on the sidelines looking amazing in the color of your choice, or just at the range just like this, espousing that freedom and grinding for all of us. Guys, this is one of those things that's really important. There's a link in the description box below. You support the channel. You look great while you do it. And of course, do not forget that you can join the second press and get 10% off all this order and all future orders by doing just that. Link in the description. Thank you for supporting this shirt. And let's get into this. My beautiful people, friends of all ages, at Braden LOA is where we're getting all the information. It's sourced if you want it. All right, let's get into this bad boy. So I'm going to zoom in a little bit because you guys have asked me to do that on some of these. This comes out of New York. And here's a disclaimer about the idea behind the invisible mass shooting episodes that I do. The idea is it calls out the hypocrisy of the gun controlling left. They only talk and make hay on people or events or scenarios where they can get political capital. If there is no political capital, they don't say a word about it. I'm willing to bet, and you can let me know in the comments, that you haven't heard anything about a mass shooting that happened in New York where 9 people were shot, 3 were killed, 4 different shooters, and it was gang related. I'm betting pretty high that you didn't hear anything about that on national media. This is why we do these episodes. I don't want this to happen. I don't want anyone to be hurt. That's my disclaimer. Let's get into it. All right. 42 shots fired in New York City nightclub massacre. 12 shot, 3 dead in Crown Heights bloodbath. New York Police Department confirms 12 shot, 3 dead after bloody gunfight erupted inside Taste of the City nightclub in Crown Heights at 3 a.m. The victims range from 19 to 61, 4 shooters, 42 shell casings, 9mm and .45 caliber weapons. Firearm was recovered and police believed to be gang related. Now that's the high level. Now why would you not hear anything, we'll go big on this one for you. Why would you not hear anything about this? I didn't hear anything. If I wasn't on X and plugged into this, I wouldn't have heard anything about this because it doesn't fit the narrative. This is the whole point. This is why I want you to send these things out, because it doesn't. It shows you the narrative that they don't want to talk about. They just ignore it. It's not about the lives. It's not about the children. It's not about any bit of safety. It's about the control. If this doesn't fit their narrative, like this one doesn't, then they just don't talk about it. I've done like 10 episodes of invisible mass shootings before. It doesn't happen. They just don't cover it, because it's not about what they claim it's about. That's the whole point. In fact, if I go back to this, remember this little event a couple of weeks ago? We had Kathy Hochul, let me get real close for you guys. We had Kathy Hochul come out and say that we needed to ban ARs, ban guns, ban mags nationwide because New York gun laws were so effective. That one was all over the media. Everyone came out. Governors, mayors, Gavin Newsom, J.B. Pritzker, anybody and everybody. If you had a microphone, you were talking about how ARs need to be banned, completely despite the fact that all of that failed in New York with the tightest gun control on the planet. But other than that, you never stopped hearing about this one. But then for some reason, this one that we're talking about mum's the word. Let me get down to the actual news conference, and then I'll show you some confirmation that I did actually have to scrub and find in the media. Watch this.
3 of the victims have been pronounced dead. one male age 27 and one male age 35 who succumbed to their injuries at the hospital, as well as one male age 19 who was pronounced on scene. The 9 remaining victims are at local area hospitals with what is being described right now as non-life-threatening injuries. We are withholding victims' names at this time, pending family notifications. The investigation into this incident is ongoing. What we know preliminarily is that there was a dispute inside the crowded club that led to the shooting. We believe that there were up to 4 shooters involved in this incident. Our crime scene investigators have now recovered 42 shell casings from multiple guns. The shell casings appear to be from 9mm and .45 caliber weapons. At this time, no one is in custody, and the shooting preliminarily appears to be gang-related.
Okay, let's go big again. So let's just do a full-on recap for everybody at home. So we had a dispute, that's called a fight, in an alcohol-serving environment at 3 a.m., in a gun control city, gun control zone, New York, sensitive places, 4 guns, shootout, 42 shell casings, multiple calibers, 12 victims, 3 dead, zip! Can't talk about that! Yep, it's all about the safety, right, people? When I say we're going on the offense, this is what I mean. I'm going to call them out flat out for it. Why isn't that covering every single news outlet, every single place? Could it be maybe that it's gang related? Could it be maybe that it undercuts the narrative that the bad guys don't have guns and gun control works so well? You think? Maybe? I don't know. Let's dive into it a little bit deeper. Here we go. Gang-related attack kills 3 in shootout. So the New York Times actually caught up to it this morning. Here's a few highlights. 4 people opened fire at a Brooklyn bar in a gun control zone in a sensitive places city, which is impossible. It's weird. Early Sunday morning, killing 3, wounding 9. We said that. The police said shooters used 9mm .45 caliber at the dispute at the bar. That's a fight. At 3:30 a.m., nothing good happens after midnight. No one's been arrested. Actually, let me show you. Sorry, I didn't have it pulled up. No one's been arrested as of Sunday afternoon. At a news conference at City Hall, Mayor Eric Adams said detectives were still searching for the shooters and asked any witnesses to call the police. Gun violence of this magnitude, it really scars a community and a city. How can it be gun violence in New York? They have all the safest gun laws. They are rated like A+ or B+ or something like every time for gun safety. They have sensitive places. They have permitting to ownership. You know, they have gangs? Gangs get guns? There's background checks. There's universal background checks. And there's magazine limits. How's this possible? The big thing that I'm trying to drive home on this, guys, they're never going to tell you about the things that undercut their gun control narrative, but they will tell you and scream from the mountaintops through propaganda outlets that they need to take your guns when things do fit their narrative. But when they don't, they just shut up. That's the whole point of the Invisible Mass Shooting series. I'm going to keep on doing it because it's important. A neighbor, Rajon Phillips, the 49, called it a neighborhood scourge, a melting pot of violence, ignorance, and liquor. Talk about the place. There's something else that I wanted to show you in here. There's actually gun control signs. Yeah. Mamdani, I don't care about that. He's an idiot. Here's the list of rules posted on the bar's Instagram page. Said it has 0 tolerance for violence, foolery, or disruptive behavior. The bar said it bouncers on weekends and forbids weapons. Okay. Just for everybody to sum this up. We are in a gun-free bar. No violence or foolery is allowed, and there's no weapons allowed. You can't even wear baggy pants after a certain time frame. In a gun control city with sensitive places, all the gun control you could imagine, 12 shot, 4 shooters, 3 dead, 45 rounds, and not a peep from the national media on this. You wonder why that would be? I don't know. I'm sure we can figure something out. This is what I mean when I say we're going on the offense at the second press. We're going on the offense. Because these people are disingenuous as the day is long, and we're going to expose it. I just don't care anymore. Let me know what you think in the comments down below, and I'll see you on the next one. I'm Braden. See you later.